Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty. Norman's hugging the dashboard here. We've got him in twice. We've got him in once with a picture and once without. Okay. Where was I up to? Yeah, we are the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty, and we have been around about 5 years. We're an emerging nation putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are now in a position where we are expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, benefiting all our citizens because they all hold our currency. And I know that because we give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. So you just come along, register, and that's it. Once you get here, lots of things that you can get involved in if you choose, but it's totally optional. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we don't separate you into a group based on your gender, color, class, creed, where you come from, or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being, all linked together, all part of one big family, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that ideology in a moment after our opening prayer, very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. I'm not talking about pleasure. Pleasure is something that you get and it's short term and it eventually wears off, and then there's something else that makes, gives you that pleasure. It can be a holiday, it can be the new car, it can be paying off your cards, all sorts of things. What I'm talking about is an inner joy that is always with you, constantly there, and bringing you peace of mind all the time. It's what everybody seeks. Not everybody knows that's what's missing from their life, but people that don't have it know that there is something missing. There's something they've got to find and they don't know what it is. Now, there's no way you can buy that. The only way you can get it is through loving service to others, and that is a wonderful thing, because the more service you offer to the more people, the more you'll find everything that you need in life will be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after it. And so that's what our little prayer's about. Let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. All these events are recorded because they're streamed onto Facebook and YouTube. Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, and YouTube. And of course, they're automatically recorded there. Facebook now only save them for 30 days, but YouTube, you can go back all the way back to day one over 5 years ago. On the odd occasion that it doesn't save in Facebook or something like that, which happens occasionally, we record the session and then we post it. So it's we take care of things anyway. And we do that because we know that 7 p.m. London time simply isn't a good time for everybody. Not everybody can make that. And some people are at work, some people are at play, some people are asleep, whatever. So that's why we record them all. A lot of people watch the recordings, but whether you are here with us live or whether you're watching the recording, you're equally welcome. Of course, the advantage to being here live is you can ask questions and get them answered, hopefully. And you can interact with fellow members and put your name in and where you're from, let people know that we are truly a global community. So let's get started right now with that little prayer and affirmation. and then I'll bring you up to date with what we've been doing today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, that each member may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, let's see who we've got in. Well, you can see we've got me from Cornwall in England. We've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. We've got Maya from Hampshire in England, and Norman from Doncaster in England. He's back down to one account now, but without the video. And we've got Nanki up in from Nigeria. I don't know what he's eating. It looks like an ice cream, but I hope he's enjoying it anyway. Okay, let's have a look who else we've got in, because we will have people in on YouTube and possibly Facebook. Mind you, Facebook won't show up here, and that's another advantage of either being here in our link or watching on YouTube. So we've got Lewis and Norman. We've got Ramachandra from Watford in England, Gary from St Albans in England, Kim from Cork in Ireland, Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico, and we've got Bozina from Slovenia. Okay, let me give you some numbers. What's been going on in the last 24 hours? We have an increase of 5 in the 777 plan to 45,172. An increase of 21 in our registered members to 53,407. That can't be right. Yeah, it is. Sorry, it is right. 53,407. We have an increase of 28 in our active members to 4,362. An increase of 2 in the ShareHook Powerline Pro membership to 764. An increase of 2 also in the Easy Team Builder to 1,100. No change in the Success Blueprint, staying at 46. And we have an increase of 23 in the Best Plan Ever to 568 members in there now. Okay. Put that under here. Right. Okay, Vishal, we've had a couple of tickets about referral commissions in the ShareHope plan, and the way that it's shown, it's almost impossible for anyone, including me, to allocate those commissions to a particular month. So what I suggested was that we just showed the month that the commission had been paid for, rather than the date of creation, which is rather confusing. And I thought that'd be a simple job, but often when I think it's a simple task, it takes a long time. And Vishal tells me it is quite complicated. He's working on it. He should get it completed tomorrow. And when it is completed, we'll be able to verify any tickets that we have regarding those referral commissions. And we'll also, you as members, will also be able to see clearly what you've been paid for and what you haven't, and then you can always check if anything's missing. So that is it's been a task that's basically taken all day so far, and it's still not completed. It's the way with development. Sometimes you think a little change and it'll only take 10 minutes, and it takes 2 days. Other occasions you think, oh dear, this is going to take a long time, and within an hour it's done. Unfortunately, the former is more often the case. However, it will get it done, and we will have that done tomorrow. And there are a couple of other things that Vishal needs to get sorted before he gets back onto the TIR plan. So it's a little bit of a distraction, if you like, but we will get there, as we always do. Now, tomorrow is the 1st of July. So 6 months of the year has gone already. How much have you advanced? If you haven't got at least 6 people that you're working with in those 6 months, and help them get 6 people that they're working with, you've wasted a lot of time, and you won't get it back, and you can't make up for it. So make sure that the next 6 months you have at least 6 people in place that you are working with, that are getting 6 people in place that they are working with, and you're helping them with that. And those 36 people you're working with to get all their 6 people in place, and so on. Once you really get into it, you will find it's nothing like as difficult as you imagined. But the more you put it off, procrastinate, make excuses, the bigger the mountain seems to be that you've got to climb. And it gets bigger and bigger every day. But you get stuck into it and you get it done, and you'll realize that that mountain doesn't really exist. It wasn't even a molehill. So that is my advice for the coming 6 months, because I know most of you won't have achieved what we've just discussed. And really, what we're talking about, 6 months, 26 weeks, a lot of days. And you really, if you're honest with yourself, should be well on the way to what we've talked about. Now, another thing that I want to talk about, because it is the 1st of July tomorrow, is we run the month-end numbers and the state of the nation. But because Devyani's made a lot of changes in the structure of the back end, things that you won't notice, that you won't be aware of, we want to make sure it runs correctly. And so Devyani is going to run it on her local computer first and check it all, and then run it later. Once she's happy with everything, she'll make those uploads and run it. So it may run, or it will run later, but how much later in the day than normal, I don't know. But it will run. Don't worry about it. It is in process, and we're just doing it that way to make sure that it is correct. Okay. I see we've got Richard in as well from Devon. Here in England, we're getting some nice weather. I think most of Europe's getting some good weather. So it's been very pleasant today, lovely and warm and dry. So been a beautiful day. So basically, those are the updates. Devyani has, though, also been working on the mall, and she's got the Buyers Club commissions and discount structure completed. And she's working on the commission structure, which she reckons she'll get completed tomorrow. I'm not sure what else needs doing after that. But I think it'll be fairly close, excuse me, to being able to go live with the mall eventually. Okay, it'll be very limited in what we have and well, there won't be any products on initially because we're going to have to get them. We've got a lot of things that we can load. We've got to load them and work it out. So it'll be a very slow process. We'll be putting things in just slowly, one at a time, making sure that everything is working correctly. But that is very close to being there. Once we've got all that working, we've got plenty of stuff loaded up and plenty of things that are available for you to sell and get commissions on, then we'll be taking it a step further and bringing in the next phase of development and so on and so forth. So that is also exciting, and that is also, as I say, something that Devyani has been working on today. Now, I know Devyani and the Fun Miracles team have been in consultation regarding what I consider to be a very simple thing, and that so that we can get that launched. And I believe it has been done, but I've not had time to check it. I'll get it sorted out tomorrow. If it's been done, we will have Fun Miracles live as well this week, tomorrow. And that, of course, is another string to your bow. You'll be able to approach the gaming market, people that are interested in trivia and things. Lots and lots of people, love to play little games and check their general knowledge and see how well they can do. And so that will give you a whole new range of people that you can contact and say, hey, come and see if you can beat my score. I got such and such. And people like a challenge, they'll come in and they'll have a go at beating your score. And of course, they have to register with We Share Abundance, and they will get an email explaining a few more things. And not all of them will want to do their KYC verification, but some of them will. And of course, the ones that do will go into your best plan ever, and you'll earn a commission for them. And if they refer people, they'll eventually, without even thinking about it or knowing about it, because they're just referring people into the game, they'll all of a sudden start seeing that they're earning commissions. Wow, what's going on here? And when people start getting money and they don't really know why, they start finding out why. And so it is something that will, as I say, it'll add another string to your bow. See, excuse me, we've also got Maureen in from London in England. And we got Joseph, from Bermuda. I don't know whether you know, but I used to live in Bermuda. Of course, it's over 50 years ago. But yeah, I lived in Bermuda for about 2.5 years. Back in, oh, I don't know, early 1970s, late 1960s, something like that. Okay. A very beautiful place to live. Lots of lovely beaches. You can there is a bit of a reef that you can dive on. You can scuba or you can snorkel. Lovely, friendly people. Very nice place to live. So welcome, Joseph. I used to live in Devonshire, but I worked, of course, in Hamilton. Okay. Right. I think that's covered the updates, folks. I've not got the traffic sorted out for the Tin Key Cash Cow yet. I intended to do it today. I just didn't get at it. I will definitely get it done tomorrow. It'll start flowing this week, and it will be from Traffic Authority. I have now added them into the multiple income streams. I think you can register free and get your affiliate link. Excuse me. If you are in the Smart plan, is it Smart? No, can't remember what it's called. Spark it is, I think, isn't it? The affiliate mentor plan or mentor affiliate or whatever it is. That $25 thing, and then they have, of course, they have upsells. The VIP. I'm at the VIP level. You can get a discount on your traffic, and you can also get guaranteed sales if you're promoting their product. I'm not sure it applies to anything other than their product, but it's always good to be able to get guaranteed sales. And their traffic is reliable. The downside of it is their traffic is all North American, USA and Canada. I don't think they go anywhere else other than USA and Canada. So it leaves a lot of the world untapped. So, so if you do their traffic, and you perhaps want to do solo ads as well, do a solo ad, make sure your solo ads are going to maybe Europe or Australasia, the tier 1 stuff. And if you're buying just global, get them to exclude USA and Canada because you're already getting traffic in from there. So that is the only other update I've got for you, I think. Joseph said he lived in Devonshire for a year plus before relocating to St. George's. Yeah. Yeah, St. George's, nice. Down at the end of, well, can't think of the direction now, but my memory tells me it's down at the south end of Bermuda, which is a really it's a number of islands all linked together rather than just one island. Nice. I really enjoyed life there. Of course, I was a lot younger, and it's always fun anywhere, isn't it, when you're a lot younger? Like New York, I lived in New York for a while, and that's a great place when you're young, you know, in your 20s, and you you have everything on tap 24/7. I wouldn't want to live there now. I don't know how much it's changed, but regardless of that, I still wouldn't want to live there now, even if it was the same, because I prefer a quiet sort of surroundings now. I don't want everything on tap 24/7. I just want a bit of peace and quiet and beauty of nature around me. Okay. Right. What else? Got to give some money away. Let's do a screen share. We'll see if any questions come up from anybody. We have a few absentees in today. I don't know why, but it seems a bit quiet today. What am I looking for? I'm looking for random.org on. Okay, that should be coming up soon. It's come up in Facebook, so it should be up for everybody, I think. So we have numbers 2 to 2891 in the spreadsheet, each one representing a active elite member. And random.org, when we click on generate, will pick one of them, totally randomly. So let's go and do it. Boom. 1635. I'm going to put that in 1635. And then we can stop sharing random.org. And we can come back and do another screen share for the spreadsheet. And there you can see it. Oh, no, you can't yet. It's not there. No, you can. Okay. There it is. 1635 is the number selected. So now we're going to find out who that is and how much they're going to get. One, 635. Ah, somebody that's in everything. Yep, checks all the boxes, going to get $150. And provided his sponsor, this chap, El Jazz Jut, is in the spreadsheet as an active elite member, he's going to get a matching $150. So congratulations to those two people. Let's make that a bit bigger so we can see the username. Muhammad Irfan. Muhammad Irfan is the member that has the $150. Congratulations to both of them. Hopefully both of them, as long as this gentleman or lady, it could be a lady, is in here. Okay, I'm going to save that and we can stop sharing and we can come back and we can see if there are any questions or anything. St. George is on the East End. Okay, yeah, it's more, yeah. It's a sort of, it's always described as a fish hook. And inside the fish hook, there's the harbour area, which is a big enclosed, not fully enclosed, but big area where it's nice to go sailing. I used to have a little sailing dinghy when I lived there. It used to be nice to get out and sail in there. But yeah, it's that way rather than that way. So yeah, it's the East End. Okay, thank you for that, Joe. Reminded me, got my geography back on track a little bit. Okay, I appreciate you all. I'm really happy with the way that we are moving forward with everything. And you have an amazing opportunity to be, do and have everything that you've ever wanted. But it won't happen unless you take action. And it's not just any action, it's the right action. And the right action is finding people that want what we have and working with them for them to find people that want what we have. Concentrate on at least 6. Get at least 6. As soon as you've got one, work with them and concentrate on helping them to get at least 6. Doesn't mean that you stop looking for your second, but you working together now. You've got somebody to work with, and then work with them. As soon as they've got at least one, work with that one as well to help them get their 6. Always build down, drill deep. It'll amaze you how powerful that will make your business. It'll amaze you how many people you help to escape from the chains of the average situation of struggling to make ends meet. Freeing people, not just financially, but time-wise and spiritually. It all happens, it's all part of the same process. The more you help people, the more you drive down deep, the more satisfaction you'll get. And after a very short while, the money won't be the motivating factor because it'll just be there happening. The motivating factor will be helping more people because it's so much fun to help people. Okay, but you've got to start. You've got to get out there and do it. 6 months already gone. By the end of the next 6 months, make sure you've got at least 6 people that have got at least 6 people that have got at least 6 people. That's your challenge. That's your goal. Just go do it. God bless. I'll be here tomorrow. Same time, same place. In our link, in streaming on YouTube and into the Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, God bless and take action. I love you all. Thank you for being We Share Abundance.